Welcome to Device Plus. Get ready to experience the latest smartphone from Samsung. Samsung presents its latest innovation, the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE, a fan-favorite edition that combines elegant design and advanced technology to give you an unparalleled user experience. With stunning images in low-light conditions using the Provisual Engine feature and high imaging capabilities using AI, this phone represents a qualitative lead in mid-range phones. Will Samsung dominate this category with it? Let's see a quick review of the phone and my opinion of the phone. Wait for your opinion about the phone in the comments. We start with the phone design. As usual with Samsung in recent years, the phone did not offer anything new in the design. The design is similar to the design of its older brother Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus with slight differences. Flat display, flat aluminum frame, glass on the front and back protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. Water and dust resistant with IP68 standard. The volume up and down buttons are on the right side. At the bottom there is an external speaker and a Type-C charging port. From the top there is a SIM card slot and an additional microphone for noise cancellation. The phone comes with a thickness of 8 mm and a weight of 213 grams, which gives an acceptable user experience. Now let's talk about the display. Samsung did not focus on the phone's display in its advertising. And in my opinion, Samsung does not need to do so, as it is a leader in the smartphone display industry. Samsung offers you a user experience that is close to perfection with the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE. With an improved Dynamic AMOLED 2X screen and a large size of 6.7 inches, Full HD Plus resolution, a refresh rate of 120 Hz, and a peak brightness 1900 nits, you will enjoy watching your favorite content with clarity and high accuracy. In addition, Samsung's user interface makes it easy to navigate between different applications and features. The display refresh rate of 120 Hz will give the user a distinguished gaming experience. As we mentioned earlier, the display is protected by a layer of Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. For performance, enjoy super speed and unparalleled smoothness with the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE with an Exynos 2400E processor with 10 cores. 4 nanometers architecture, a maximum frequency of 3.11 GHz, and an Eclipse 940 graphics processor. With 8 GB RAM and 128 GB, 265 GB and 512 GB storage. The phone comes with the One UI 6.1 operating system supported by artificial intelligence and Android 14. Samsung has not specified the number of years of system support as in its previous phones, but it is expected to be 4 years or 7 years of upgrade. Let's wait and see. With all these specifications for the processor, this phone guarantees you smooth performance even while running heavy applications and games, making this phone your ideal companion at all times. Samsung focused in its advertising for the phone, in general, on the cameras, especially the imaging capabilities, with the help of artificial intelligence and imaging in low-light conditions using the Provisual Engine feature. Whether you are a professional or an amateur, this phone will take your photography experience to new horizons. With a 50-megapixel primary camera, with a wide angle and a 1.8 lens aperture that supports the automatic stabilization feature OIS, a second camera with an 8-megapixel resolution with a 2.4 telephoto lens aperture also supports the automatic stabilization feature OIS. A third camera with a 12-megapixel ultra-wide resolution with a 2.2 lens aperture. With other features such as LED flash, HDR and panorama. The cameras support shooting videos at 8K at 24 frames per second, and 4K at 30 and 60 frames per second, and 1080 resolution at 30, 60, 120 and 240 frames per second, and 720 resolution at 960 frames per second. With the features of editing photos and videos with artificial intelligence, Samsung has outperformed competitors, and we can say that the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE is one of the best phones in terms of photography and video making. As for the front camera, it came with a 10-megapixel resolution and a 2.4 wide-angle lens aperture. It takes good photos and can shoot 4K video at 30 fps. The phone offers a 4,700 mAh battery with a fast wired charging capacity of 25 watts and can charge 50% in 30 minutes and 15-watt wireless charging. The phone supports the NFC sensor, accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity, compass and Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 6E but does not support the IR sensor. The phone also supports Samsung DeX. Samsung Galaxy S24 FE comes in blue, graphite, gray, mint and yellow. The phone's price starts at $650 for the lower version. The price varies depending on the storage space and markets. My notes about the phone: despite the phone's powerful capabilities, it does not support charging more than 25 watts, which is less than all competitors. As usual, the charger is not included in the phone box and the charger must be purchased separately at a relatively special price compared to competitors, but the phone supports artificial intelligence features much better than competitors. It also supports Samsung DeX. In the end, this was my review of the phone. What do you think of the phone? Tell me in the comments.